Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab us coming and eat up scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Fernie's trading through the word skin. All recent and go, it's an A top mean. Good morning, coming moving. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin! Oh man, we're gonna have fun with this one, chat. We're gonna have fun with this one because hell, guess what? Of course. I went out there, I was like, let me dig up some news. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what's happening out there. Because I'm like, huh? Nothing's happening because I see that, okay, we got, next generation with AMD, talking all week about that. I was like, oh, this looks good. We got AMD and everything. But anything else happening? I mean, of course, we have Death Stranding releasing this week. Reviews are in, which is fantastic, right? Right, chat? I mean, we got to be happy about that. But either way, though, I saw an article talking about just the future of Xbox. But why don't we talk about the other side too? Because I don't know why no one talks about the other side and what is the future of PlayStation? What is it going to do? Where is it going? But guys, like always, good morning, everybody. Also, afternoon and evening, the crazy one. Wish you a beautiful and then awesome. Is it Monday? Yes, Monday. What's up, everyone? How was everyone's weekend? I mean, hell, you all know what I did. I went through hell. Yep, I went through hell, chat. Why did I go through hell? Because I played Barbie's friendship party, whatever the hell that shit's called. I went through that stuff. Yep. Yes, the chat was having fun. They actually voted for me to play it again. And not only that, Barbie even gave me a copyright strike. Damn you, Barbie. Damn you. But hey, it was fun with the chat, just hanging out there, just enjoying the time. That's what you gotta worry about, As long as the chat's having fun, I'm happy. But it was torturous for me. It was really torturous for me. I went through a lot of stuff this weekend with Barbie's friendship. Other than that, I went out and played Expedition 33. Had a blast playing Expedition 33. Good stuff, good stuff. I'm not still done with it yet. I mean, I'm taking my time. But yes, that's what I did. Let's see who's in here. We have Big B Money in the building. What's up, Big B Money? How you doing? How you doing, brother? Talos, the man with the red. What's up, Talos? Good morning to you, sir. How are you, Mr. Talos? Oh, man, already see some people in here. Come in the chat, say hi so I can say hi. What's up to you all? Let's have a good conversation because, like I said, we got things we got to talk about. We got things we got to spice up. But, we're just going to have fun with this one. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, though, I see, right, that they were talking about the future of Xbox. But wait, what's the future of PlayStation? Because I'll be honest with you, I know what's happening with Xbox. I already know. Oh, sorry about that, chat. I already know what's happening with Xbox, right? We already know we're getting a next generation Xbox, yes. We already know that's happening. We already know what games are we getting. Hey, Kelvin, good morning to you, sir. How are you, Kelvin? What's up? How are you? Okay, let me mute this because, I got the Twitch on. Sorry about that. What's up, Kelvin? How you doing, man? Good morning over there on Twitch. Man, hope everything's good for you, Kelvin. Hope everything is good. So like I was saying, chat, bring it back in. I'm good, Louis. Playing Rage 2. Nice, nice. That's a good game. That's good. The Rage games are good. In part one, I don't know what the hell happened. I was real far into the game, but I couldn't finish it because in the game, like I went to what's it called? I went to an area, right? Into a cave, and all of a sudden like the game glitched and I couldn't even see my guns. And so the character couldn't move as well. I couldn't even see my guns. I tried loading it back in, but it was still an issue, still a problem. And I was like, you know what? I can't go back and play this game because it didn't have old saves. It would just have one save. And I was like, no. So, I put that to the side and said, in the near future, I'll come back to this game and play it. That's what I'm going to do in the near future. Play one and play two. Because, hell, I know they're pretty good games. They're pretty fun. People have talked a lot about them, saying they're really good. Hmm. So, chat, let's start this show. Because we got things we got to talk about. We got things we got to spice up. And yes, like I was saying, let's talk about the future of both of these consoles. And what is the future of both of these consoles? Like I said, I already know what one is doing. All right, I already know what games are coming. I already know where is it going because hell, they announced it. They announced it already. They came out. They said more storefronts. We're getting a next generation console powered by AMD chips. I mean, we already know where this one is going. Now, is it taken the right way? That is a question that people are asking out there. I do not know why they're asking that question because I'll be honest with you. One of the main reasons a lot of people have moved to PC, right? Not only because of the graphics and all this stuff, it's because of all the storefronts and options they have to buy stuff. They don't have to sit there and sit in one storefront with having all these other storefronts out there. I mean, you got Steam, you got Epic. I don't know what else you have out there, but hell, just with them two is good enough. I mean, people go in there, buy games. Oh, okay, here we go. You got Steam, you got Epic, you got the Windows Store, right? What happens if both PS and Xbox don't make a console? Well, Nanny Roma, that is actually a good question. What would happen if that? Well, I'll tell you this: the Nintendo guys are going to be in trouble because at the end of the day, if a console like that doesn't come out, I mean, Nintendo's going to rack up those games to 100 and sell you a console probably for 550 bucks or something, because that's the only option. That's what will happen. They will get greedy. They will go out there and get greedy. They will go out there and not let people, try to get these. They will try to do something. I mean, I'm being as honest as I can be, because that's why you always gotta have competition because this competition puts the other into another side, and say, hey, wait a minute, you got a console here because listen, what's funny is remember the whole ABK deal when PlayStation came out and said, we don't compete against Nintendo. You don't. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you think. I mean, and it's funny because they got their PlayStation fans and everything thinking that they don't actually compete. It's a video game console. It does compete. It does fall in the category as a video game console. I mean, what is it? What is the Nintendo? Just what? Nothing. I mean, I'm being serious about it. It's a video game console. Now, if they make a console out there, right, and they put it out there with video games, right, it's a video game console. Period. But at the end of the day, though, Nintendo, like I say, is number one, right, in console sales. Not only that, it's also the best one selling its exclusives because we see that in the top 10, people do actually play their exclusives. Over there on PlayStation, they don't. They play more to free to play games, and over there on Xbox, they play more to, it's on both sides. So, hell, at least, like I said, we got Game Pass and we got games dropping in there, which is a good thing. But like I was saying, though, Rachel says the ABK deal is the biggest waste of money of all time. Why do you think it was the biggest waste of money? Oh my God, Luke is in the building. Hold on. Let me fix myself up. I gotta fix myself up. Let me say good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, PMS Jordan. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Hope you're having a beautiful Monday. Yes. So, breaking news: Xbox again because it's teaming up in August. Everybody, yeah, we know there's gonna be. I hope they do a show because the last time they did a show, I streamed it the 3 days that they did a show. It was basically all talk, but it's always good to to go out there and and follow up on the show, see what they're gonna bring up. I was something I was happy about is the whole accessibility thing. For people that that needed the accessibility, right? And so I was really happy they actually sold something about it and talked about it. So I can't wait for this year to see what improvements have they done and how everything is going, with that area. Not only that, I want to see what other games are coming. Gamescom is going to be interesting. Gamescom is going to be super interesting this year. Last year, it was interesting too, but this year's it's just going to be amazing. Oh, man. Jordan says, I'm going well, just ready for the stream. How's your day going? My day is going wonderful. Woke up this morning happy always, because it's Monday. We got to talk about positive things, bringing in that positive energy, get the people routed up, for good stuff. That's what we got to do. So, like I was saying, though, Daniel Rubin, good morning. He says only PC will be the option, that the component will sky high. Exactly. Not only that, also PC components are going to be sky high too. They're going to be sky high too, because here's the thing though, even though Nintendo Switch it's not like the biggest graphical improvement, but on PC is the biggest graphical improvement. So it'll be like, oh, we're only out here to, so now hey, let's go increase these prices over here to get people, oh man, oh man, because that's what they're gonna do at the end of the day. That's what they're gonna do. I mean, the prices will increase, so that's why we need this competition to stay alive and to keep going. Which, like I was saying earlier before, I know where Xbox is going. I know how Xbox's future is looking. Now, is it the right step? Now, it all depends on the pricing. Let's begin with that. Why do I always say it all depends on the pricing? Because, for example, if you can deliver a console like Xbox with all these storefronts, let's say Steam, Epic, everything in it, right? And you put it at a price between $600 and $800, it's a win for everyone, because you can simply grab an Xbox, go to all your storefronts right there. They have Steam and Epic, and play all your games right there on your Xbox. You don't have to go out there, start getting a GPU, CPU, DDR5, a cooler thing fan that can cool, the pasty creamy thing you got to put on the CPU chip, the pause. Sorry about that. The what else you got to get? The power supply, the PC case, the monitor. Louis, you don't need either. What do you mean I don't need either? What are you talking about, Sablo? Bring in the heat. We're having a good conversation today. But look, right? Oh, Blackout 7 day one in Game Pass. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But like I was saying though, chat, if you have all these storefronts here, right? And everything, I mean, shit, you're gonna be cooking for a very good price, because like I was saying though, you don't have to go out there, build a PC and everything. Now this box comes out like $1,000 or something. Ooh, ooh. I mean, people are gonna sit down and think about it. Be like, wait, I can get a laptop, for this price, and it's close to the price of a console. Is it worth it? Not only that, down the road, the consoles, by the time it becomes 3 or 4 years, the technology becomes a little bit old. Graphic cards keep upgrading and all this stuff. That's the stuff people say and believe that happens, because hell, we got Richie in the building, and Richie will tell you that he's got a 1070 Ti from 2017 and he still gains on it. So, and of course, he still gains on it. He still played modern games on it, and he still has fun with his graphic card, which he's pretty soon, got to go ahead and switch, because, now I'm seeing that a lot of these graphic cards, the 1070 Ti is starting to lose up the games, people go out and play with, so yeah, he's pretty soon gonna go up to 2080 or 3080. I don't know where is his next step, but like I said, still in 2025, he's still using a 1070 Ti to play games. So we gotta wait and see on the console price. So it's gonna be an interesting thing. Then we got the handhelds, right? That are incoming. Like I said, we already know on one side where this is going. On the other side, there is rumor talk. We got a PlayStation handheld, supposedly that they're building, supposedly that is being done, supposedly. I mean, hell, we cannot confirm, because it's all rumor talk. I don't know what the next PlayStation handheld is going to have inside, because, a lot of people go out there and they say that it's going to be RDNA 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. I mean, shit, they come up with a lot of stuff out there that I'm like, huh. Same thing with the PS5 Pro when they were saying it's going to be RDNA 4.0. I said, huh? Sour Blow looking like Louis today. What do you mean looking like Louis today? Damn it, did you go in and change that? Oh, man. I had Crazy Louis on there. You went in there and changed it. Damn it, Sour. Let me go in and fix it. Hold on, Sour. Let me go change it. Oh, I did not notice that. Thank you for that, Sour Blow. Jesus. All right. Let's go fix this. Yeah, Chad, that's what happens when That happens, chat, because since Sourglow, uses this sometimes, and now I fixed it. Now it's this crazy look. There you go. There you go. Ah, Sour, you're actually a handsome, guy like me. Yeah. Let's see, Jesse James. What's up, Jesse James? Good morning. He says PlayStation Hand will feel like old tech if you can't access Steam, etc. Because that's the thing, though. I mean, where are we going next generation? I mean, look, because one thing I like about next generation is that we're going to have options for storefronts. That is, I mean, I'm amazed by that because seriously, chat, let's be honest. I'll be as honest as I can be. Aren't you tired of getting one console, right? And then, another game comes to this console, you got to get the other console. And then let's say some games on PC because, Steam has like 100,000 games that don't even go to the console and you would like to play, right? Aren't you tired of that? I mean, aren't you tired? Wouldn't you like to have a console that would just have everything in there and just focus on everything on there and play your games on there and just forget about everything else? I mean, yeah, I would like that. Not only that, it saves you space. Because let me tell you something, that PS5 is big. I mean, I'm used to this big. I mean, that thing is big and it takes a lot of space, right? And then you got the Series X, which of course, even though, it's kind of well, it's still kind of chubby though. It still takes space. And then you got a Nintendo Switch, which I don't even know where to put this. I mean, I pretty much have it, playing on the computer screen monitor because hell, I don't got the space to put the damn Switch on. And then you gotta get the power cables and yeah, well, at least they're not fat bricks like they were back in the day. That was pretty annoying because I remember those fat bricks. I used to use them to fight. Yeah. All right, so here we go, my adopted pony in the building. Target lock, what's up? You're my adopted pony. How you doing, man? Good morning to you, sir. Sony has two options: follow MS or follow Nintendo model. I think Sony. I don't even know what's gonna happen to him. I mean, that's something I'm sitting here chilling, thinking for the past like 2 days. I've been thinking like, what is going on with them? Like, they need to be, you know, kind of, they gotta go in there, knock on that door, and say, "Hey, what you guys doing? Get the hassle. Bring in those games. We need to see your studios making all these games, man." But they need to bring them in. They need to bring them in, guys. They need to bring them in. What? They already sold 6 million. I thought it was three. Wait, now it's at six. Holy shit! I gotta look for that news. If that's true, though. Damn. Damn. So Target Lock says, "Hello there." He says, "Between the naming also now makes no sense. No Xbox, which box? They have lost the box, to be honest. I haven't lost it because it's still here. Chat, are your Xbox still at home? I mean, I don't find mine lost anywhere. I mean, I'm looking at it, you know? Their marketing makes no sense. They were branding with their branding new name now. What does it mean it makes no sense? Huh? What do you mean it makes no sense? They make it loud and clear. Oh, God. Oh God. So I got a question. What is so tough about the marketing? They make it simple for you. They make it clear for you. I mean, I'm a person that I understand everything they say. Simple. They say this is an Xbox, this is an Xbox, this is an Xbox, and they tell you straight away you can play games on each of these devices. So I mean, hell, I've already used my Fire Stick to play games. I've used my laptop to play games, and it's a MacBook, and I'm using it to play games. Manny de Real, yo, what's up, Manny de Real? Good morning to you, sir. Yes, like I was saying though, I use my Mac to play games. I use my PC to play games. My OG C2, doesn't have the upgrade for me to play games. I think it's OG C3 or later on OG C2 TVs because mine I pretty much bought it in the very beginning. But I can play games. Samsung TVs, I can play games. Xbox games, I can. No problem. I mean, hell, if I can access it, I can play it. I mean, it's loud and clear. I think I'm going to quit gaming. Why, Manny? Why are you going to quit gaming? No, do not quit. Come back, Manny de Real. Come back. Don't leave us. Why are you going to quit gaming, bro? What's going on? What's happening? Go on. Talk, talk, talk. No, no, no. I think even MS aren't quite sure right now about the future. To be honest, and you saying and I'm not saying I know. I mean, I'm saying because of what they posted out there. of what they posted out there, and they literally came out and posted it. They just announced a partnership with AMD. They just announced they're going to make a next generation console. So the question is, why are you saying why do you know? Not only that, we have a roadmap of games that are coming. I mean, that's something that we know. All of us know. You know it too because you're sitting there waiting for Xbox to say, "Hey, this game is going to PlayStation," for you to go out there on Twitter and say, "Ha! I got this from Xbox. I'm the king of the world. I pay 80 for it. I bought it. I did this, I did that." And we're gonna sit there and be like, "Okay, yeah, go ahead, go buy it." Bring in that money so they can make us more games. Hey, that's all we gotta say, which is true. That's it. Too much money spent on it. Oh, well, money. Let me give you a couple tips, right? Let me give you a couple tips because we're getting older. We're getting older, and I know things come by. You got kids, you got all this stuff happening over there. So I use my Xbox 360, one VCR, one X, SSSX, phone, 1070 Ti, and cloud. Damn. Holy smokes. Look at, man, Rachie, you use it for everything, man. PMS Journey says, I know, everyone knows it. Exactly. We know what's coming. That's it. Now, on the other side, they said, right, on Sony's side, they said, yes, we're building a PlayStation 6, which is good because, people out there are saying there's no PlayStation 6. And I was like, huh? What do you mean there's no PlayStation 6? I mean, it's bound to happen. Hell, this generation has not been good to neither of them, but I know they're going to build a PlayStation 6. They're not going to leave that behind. Oh, man. So, sorry about that. The camera's zooming. So, Death Stranding 2 will win Gotti. Jeff Lowe's, Kojima, the Game Awards are rigged. Need I say more? Damn, PS5 blows you caught up to that. I was going to say that, but I'm holding my tongue. So I don't want to be salty, though, about it, because I don't want to be salty about it. I just wait till the Game Awards happen and be like, damn, it did happen. I actually said that this morning, PS5 blows. I said that this morning. I believe Nintendo will win Gotti. You think Mario Kart will win Gotti? I mean, with that trying to going out there with reviews with 10, 10, 10s and it's sitting in an 89, I mean, hell, hey. I'll be honest with you. If Expedition 32 does not win Game of the Year, I'm playing that game, and seriously, it deserves Game of the Year. Sony and Nintendo are afraid of putting their game on PC day one because of pirating. 800K people pirated it. Here we go. How's my favorite Barbie YouTuber, Louis? Good morning, sir. Fark you. Barbie copyright strike my ass this Saturday. They did. They came by and they copyright strike my channel. Damn you, Barbie. After me putting 2 hours into that game, going through torture while the chat was enjoying of me playing Barbie, looking for my Ken, which I actually found my Ken. But yeah, that's it. But at the end of the day, though, shit, they gave me a copyright strike. I mean, Barbie should be paying me for promoting that damn game. Damn you, Barbie. Damn you. Oh, Lord. So let's see. If PlayStation was cornered like MS and putting all stuff on Xbox, but they ain't while expanding territory massively while Xbox lost all the territory talking in my land. Bro, PlayStation is putting games over there on PC. So pretty much they're cornered. They're cornered. I mean, if you're not seeing it, bro, you need to wake up. You need to wake up and smell the flowers. You need to wake up and smell the flowers, bro. I mean, I'm being as honest as I can be. They are cornered. Now they haven't started putting it on Xbox consoles. Well, I mean, because you guys think that if it's not on Xbox, they have not gone third party. Well, I mean, shit. You guys need to wake up and smell the flowers, bro. Seriously, I keep telling you, you gotta wake up and smell the flowers because if they're putting the games on PC, it's because they're trying to get new audience. Because people are not going out there, especially the PC guys. The majority, I bet you, nearly 95% of the PC guys are not spending 500 to go get a PlayStation just to play one game. They're not. They'd rather wait for it to land on PC. Because if you guys haven't figured this out, Steam has more than 100,000 games for them to play. I got you, David Cohen. No worry, I got you. I'm gonna go get your comment right now. No worries. I got you. Typically, the large size of an Xbox Series X screams powerful console with lots of games and features, and the $500 price point of it reflects the extra power with the console. Remember, they have had a price increase. Damn you with the price increase. I mean, we should get price decreasing. So Sony and Nintendo's afraid of putting their games on PC, one, because of pirating. Okay, here's the thing, though. They're not afraid of it. At the end of the day, People are going to buy the game. There's people going to buy the game that just don't want to deal with the pirating. I tell you this much. I remember when I had my PC from 2003, right? For me, it was hard to get PC games here in Dominican. All the games that were coming were 360. It was hard. It's hard to find a PC store here with games and with good games. So the only option was pirating. I went out there, got the CDs because back in the day there were CDs, and to install the CDs, to get the CDs running and everything, I was like, hell no, this sucks. I mean, I'm being as honest with you. I'm not the biggest techie guy, but pirating a game is the biggest headache of all time. I don't know about how it is nowadays, but for me, it is. I remember the other day, I think it was like a couple years ago, what PC? I don't know which PC I was using. I don't know. I had another PC, but it wasn't that great of a PC. I remember I was getting a game from Pirate Bay or something like that and downloading it and to install it and everything. I was like, nah, I'm done with this. I'm not dealing with this. I'd rather buy it because nowadays, these games, they come out on PC, then you wait 2 or 3 months and they're already on half price. They're not even that expensive. So yeah, I mean PC gaming is not really that expensive as it is. So let's see. Ian says, nah, it's still out trying to pirate. Nah, fuck that. I ain't doing that shit. No way. I'm sorry. I gotta say it that way. I mean, damn. It was still hard back in the day. It's still hard today. Louis messed up. They had him searching for people live streaming Barbie. Laugh aloud. They need to get a lot. Louis messed up. They had employees searching for people live streaming Barbie. Can you believe that, Jesse James? They came by a copyright strike me for that. They came by a copyright strike me for that. So, Xbox literally cornered by 80 million PlayStation Spartans. Here's the thing, though, Target. Let me be honest with you. Let's put it this way. You ready for me to? You ready for me to come for the kill? Cornered by 80 million PlayStation Spartans. Number one, there are not 80 million PlayStation Spartans. I'm sorry, there are not. Number two. I'm being honest with you. They're not as fanboys as you guys are. They buy it because of brand recognition. That's it. They don't buy it because yeah, we're fanboys. Let's war. No, I'm sorry. That's only you guys that do that. There's probably 2 or 3 million of you guys in the world that do that. 2 or 3 million. Then the rest just buy it because they say, well, I know the brand. I used to play it back in the 2000s, and they had PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, so let's get it for my kids. Because those adults basically are not playing on those consoles. Those fan, like you guys want to put them Spartans, like you want to put them, are not playing on the console. Who is playing? The kids. Because every single month we see Fortnite, Roblox, Call of Duty, GTA 5, sports games. That's something these companies are out there competing against. But okay, so it gets it automatically now. Good thing, good thing, good thing. I don't like any Gotti for the last decade that the judges bad taste in games. I don't like any Gotti for the last decade that judges have bad taste in games. Damn, Wacko Games, you didn't like. Let me see. What was a good? Well, Elden Ring got Gotti, so that was well deserved, right? Yep, they're corner dummy because they removed the. Damn, Gen X Gamer man came with the kill, man. Oh, Jesus Lord, man. Gen X Gamer, damn. Yeah, that's true. I mean, they have to remove it because they were losing money. We complain about this every single morning. And shout out to the 31 people here on the show. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell. Let's go, let's go. Not only that, share this out. Let's get more people in here. And buy an Xbox because of Game Pass. What's wrong with Game Pass? I mean, I'm still trying to understand what is the problem with Game Pass nowadays. I'm Chronic Mafia, the old country. My God, you already know debating it. No, we got to debate it. Expedition 33 is better. We got to say that. I mean, that game has got to win God. I'm sorry. It's too damn good. It's too damn good. I mean, I'm playing it, and I'm like, oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit. And damn it. Something happened in the game. I was like, no. And I was like, no. Why did this happen in the game? Why? But something else happens. And I was like, okay, cool. But still, what did happen? Yeah, they said, yeah, Sekiro. Oh my God, Sekiro. Oh my God. People complain about Elden Ring. People complain about these games. I'm like, nah, yeah, no, you guys need to play Sekiro. Sekiro. Oh God, thank you. Oh, but once you had it down, it was easy though. It would be easy. But Chad, remember what I always say, right? And look, I always say this: Gotti is the game you choose. Forget about what Jeff Keighley chooses. Forget about what the judges choose. Forget about all that stuff. Your Gotti is the game you choose. Forget about that stuff. That's just an award they give out. But the Gotti is the game you choose. That's it. Mm-mm. What? Nope. Expedition to this toilet paper compared to Mafia Life. Oh, damn. Damn. Wacko Games, if you have not played Expedition 33, Jesus, I mean, oh my God. Woo! It's like I said, something happened in the ghost. Like, God damn it, And then I was like, Then, but again, went back to saying, God damn it, yeah, what has happened? Oh my God! Do not bring in the music. Don't dun 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 dun. Why? Why did you have to make a song like that? Why? I mean, that song, you think about it every single day. When you're playing the game, you think about it. When you run around, you think about it. That song just sticks to your head. Why? Why that song? Why? It's like the damn Jaw song when you go into the beach. When you go into the beach and you're swimming, all of a sudden you hear the Jaw song playing in your head. Well, that happens to me, because hell, that movie really, really. I mean, it's at, right now in movie theaters, and I don't even want to go to the movies and watch that. I've seen the movie 100 times, but I don't want to go to movie theaters and watch that shit. Hell no. I'm scared of Jaws. Yeah, that movie. That song sticks in my head every time I go to snorkeling and everything. I hear the doo-doo, doo-doo, I hear that song playing in my head. And now I got Expedition 33 playing in my head every single day. It's just like I want to get home and play Expedition 33. I want to get home and just that song. Da, 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 da. Let me see now. No, but look, again, he has, listen, here's what's funny though. There's nothing wrong with saying what he's saying because look, for him, Mafia is going to be his Gotti, so he's happy. It's funny watching Xbox put out propaganda that exclusives don't matter when the Switch 2 has the biggest launch in history. Mario Kart Road has a 95% rate. Ah, Sambayan. Now here's the thing though, bro. I mean, shit, it's hard to compete against Mario. Yeah, I mean the only game I see that goes out there and actually competes, it's not only game that probably one or two, and that is Mafia. I mean not Mafia. Sorry about that. I have Mafia in my head. I don't know why. And that is Minecraft and Fortnite. Those are the only two games that go out there and compete against Mario and everything. But I'm being as honest as honest as I can be about it because hell, I cannot be that guy that goes out there and slanders Mario and say, well, Mario sucks, all this stuff, even though I don't agree with a lot of stuff Nintendo does. But at the end of the day, though, Nintendo's kicking butt with their console, their Mario Karts, and everything. I mean, it's a good game. And not only that, of course, because we grew up with it. And they're getting their kids to play Mario Kart. And I'm happy they're getting to because Nintendo's actually, the way to get the kids to, to sit there and enjoy a console slash handheld. And that's turned into and goes to your toy. That's the only two things you guys got? Wait. Hold on. Let me go pick up a little bit on talk about a little bit. Talk about you like to fight, come in here and fight. It's much better from the cause devs will spend more time on telling for the much popular system first. Then y'all are screwed because PC is the most popular system though. You're screwed then. Damn. Damn. That's turning into is not a Sony game. Damn. Try again. Let them. Hey, listen. Let them say it's a Sony game. For them, it's everything a Sony game. That's what they believe. We gotta let them have it. At the end of the day, listen. I'm happy Kojima is gonna win God this year probably. Is Death Stranding 2 releasing on the Xbox? Can you confirm, please? Not now. I mean, I'm not gonna go and say that it's gonna come. I mean, I always say wait till the company announces. So let's wait till Kojima announces it. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, listen. I know it's gonna go to PC one day, and I know it's gonna go, to all the consoles because hell, we never thought Death Stranding was gonna go to Xbox, and it did. So we already got one. So why not? The question is, why shouldn't it go though? I'm being honest though. Why shouldn't it go? I don't get it. Got not surprised Death Stranding got a 90. Well, let me tell you something. I have played Death Stranding. I have played Death Stranding, and for me, it's one of my favorite games last generation. I can't sit here and diss Death Stranding when I loved it. I'm happy Death Stranding 2 is coming out. I'm gonna finish Expedition 33 first and then moving up to to there and play that game. But Death Stranding is a good game. It's fun. I really enjoyed the building, building the roads, trying to get to places. And not only that, bro, look, I mean, you can grab a case and throw it at the bad guys and slam it in their faces. I mean, shit, that's just beautiful. Like how leftovers are distributed. Oh, so you guys are rooting for leftovers from Xbox because hell, you guys bought Forza Horizon 5. Y'all were not buying it. Y'all were not buying Sea of Thieves. So you're having fun with the leftovers over there? Because I mean, if you want to diss, I mean, bro, you're gonna get signed from here too because you're buying leftovers also. Uh, did you get the life enjoyer part in Expedition 33? Where is that part? Because I'll be honest with you, I just faced them up. Okay, I'll tell you where I'm at. Simple. Uh, you all know what happens in the game that you like, huh? What? Ah! And then you're like, oh, ah! And you're still mad, right? I don't know if you got to that part, and I'm just gonna mention a name, and it's Gustav. I already passed the Gustav part, damn it. And also, that's the only thing I'm gonna say, the Gustav part. Not to give out spoilers that much. And also, where am I at? Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to give out spoilers where I'm at because it's kind of hard. Like it's hard for me to say where I'm at. And I face this. I already faced the monster with the sword. I mean, I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to put it where I'm at though. Because if no matter how I say it's gonna give out a spoiler. So shout out to the 38 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell. I just want you to admit Xbox a 90% downfall because only then you can start admitting comes first, and only improvement starts. Why do you want me to admit in the place where I'm gaming, having a blast, right? And really enjoying now. A true downfall is a promise that you were all going to deliver 13 live service games, going to deliver a whole bunch of shit that didn't even happen this gen. That's a downfall. Even though y'all got your console sales as an achievement, right? Because y'all celebrate that as an achievement. I'm like, I don't know why y'all celebrating because Nintendo has 150 million and it's way above you guys and it's kicking your ass. But yeah, keep celebrating, keep lying to yourself about it. It's the truth. But hell, I'm getting games. What are you guys getting from your first party studios? What are you guys getting? When you all complained that Xbox only had Forza Gears Halo, and now they have, woo! I mean, damn, that Game Pass looking Buffy. How's PlayStation doing? Oh, I've been getting Death Stranding 2 and goes to your toy. Huh? Okay. It could be 8, it could be 78, but that doesn't do nothing for me, bro. And the funny thing is, they even came out and said it. They're not looking anymore at sales. They're looking at monthly active users, which how much do they have though? 123 million, they said. But on Xbox, they have how much now? 500 million active users? Monthly active users? So what are we arguing about here? Man, and here's the sad part. I just want PlayStation to do better. Why are you mad at us? I don't get it. Why is he such in denial? Because he's mad because we're. And here's the funny. I'm not trying to destroy PlayStation because I got a PS5. I just want PlayStation to do better. I want PlayStation first party studios, to pump it up, start delivering more games. Shit, bring more games. That's all we want. Bring more games. Get your studios pumping. We want The Last of Us 3. We want I don't know. I mean, Intergalactic is coming around, so I don't know if we're gonna get another Uncharted. It would have been awesome to get another Uncharted. What else do we need from PlayStation? Just bring up those games. Why don't you go back and set up these remakes and remasters from last generation and make a true remake like SOCOM, make a true remake like Twisted Metal, make a true remake. That's all you need to do. Simple and easy. Bring up those games, those classics that I know they're going to sell, especially with the TV show happening. I can't believe, I just finished watching the Last of Us TV show and we're still not having a part 3 of the game. Man, if we do get a part 3 of the game, I'll be amazed. Because if they continue on with the series and not do a game, I'll be like, what the hell just happened? Damn. Sambian says PlayStation is a quietly sinking Titanic. It kind of sucks that it is. I just wanted to do better. Like, for example, I was cheering that they finally took down the 180 country block. Thank you, Lord. Because seriously, that was the most annoying thing that you cannot buy, especially here. I cannot go in and buy a game from PlayStation. What the hell, PlayStation? I mean, I want to go purchase a game on Steam. What's the problem? Why can't I buy it on my PS5 that is right next to me and I cannot buy it on PC? And that's kind of mean, though. Come on, bro. I can play Socom right now online on an Xbox. Damn. But look, but the thing is, I don't want to play the old SOCOMs, right? I mean, not saying they're bad, but they're great. I just want a new SOCOM. It's time for them to deliver. And they would have delivered a great service game with SOCOM. They would have done something cool with SOCOM. They would have done something cool with Twisted Metal. They would have done something cool with those games that they were, oh my God, seriously, bring it. Bring it. Not only that, I mean, Target Live, I just got to throw one last thing. Y'all made Concord. And y'all did not support Concord. Damn. Sony spent 600 million pretty much on that damn thing. And it failed. It didn't even last 2 weeks. And you coming over here trying to sell me that Xbox is doing bad, but how? I'm looking for because of 80 million console sales. That's it? Just from console sales? Huh? So that means it's horrible for you because of the console sales. So, wow. I mean, you know what's horrible? Talos, and not Talos, Target. You know what's horrible? What's horrible is I'm part of the 80 million. And what's awful is even though I'm part of the 80 million, I'm playing on a damn Xbox. That's what's awful. And why is that awful? Because I'm gaming more on the Xbox than I'm gaming on the PlayStation. That's bad. 80 million consoles, and what do I have now? All I have is Death Stranding 2 coming out that I'm excited to play, and Ghost of Tsushima, and that's about it. Then after that, nothing else. That's it. Man, oh man. Sorry about that, Tyler. Sorry. It has a T on it. Sorry about that. Do you know the boy Lewis with the beautiful and an awesome $5 super cha. He says the main thing that keeps PlayStation alive is name recognition. It's not their exclusive because if it was, they would have a higher attach rate. Yes, sir, 100%. Yes. That's why they're trying to get their exclusive to be popular. That's why they're making TV shows. That's why they're trying to do this to get people to say, oh, man, look at The Last of Us. Oh, the TV show came out. Let me go get this game. Oh, let me go buy this, play the game to compare and all this stuff. That's why they're taking a different route. Shit. I can't believe it. Sony has more TV shows than they have games. I mean, we're also getting a Horizon Forbidden or whatever, Horizon Zero Dawn or Forbidden West TV show happening. Master Better, do you work out? Yes, sir. Now, I done my treatment. My treatment is over. Now I got to start doing exercise little by little, guys. My treatment is over. I'm ready to go. I got to go do this. Scoreboard, tell everything about the game going on. Well, I mean, if I look at your monthly scoreboard, I mean, it's not looking nice because I'll be honest with you. Your monthly scoreboard is looking that ugly. Because every single month I see what top 10 games they're playing, and the top 5 are the same games on PlayStation. One time an exclusive comes out, it gets to the top, okay, and it sits there for a while, but then a month later or two, it disappears. It just disappears. It just disappears after a month or two. And then what do you see again? On that top 10 list, what do we always see again? I'll repeat it like I always do. Fortnite, Roblox, GTA 5, Call of Duty, and any sport game. Could be NBA 2K25, it could be FIFA. Those are the top 5 games on there. And then the rest, sometimes, hey. I am very slow, but this morning I finally got to 40K game scores. Nice, Rachie, nice. Hey, listen, Rachie, listen. If you got 40K, but I imagine all the games you play. That's all. Listen, like I said, I don't care if you got 1K, 2K, 3K. I don't give a shit about that gaming score. All I give a shit is that you guys are playing games and having fun. You can play one game a year. I'm happy about it. That's all I care about. This past week, the top 7 games on PS and Xbox were the same, just in different order. Everyone's playing the same games, 2 of them from Xbox. That's it. That's it. That's all they're buying. I'll get you, David. I'll get you. Let me go up there. Let me see what David Cohen has said. Because David, I know when David goes in there, he literally goes in for the kills. Let's see, David, where is your last comment? Because I don't see it, though. Saying I saw the movie 28 years later over the weekend and thought it was pretty good. Warning, mentally prepared for the attack of Shlong Dong Silver. I heard about that already. Oh, dear Lord. David Cohen, can you please go in there and repost the last comment because I cannot see it. If you can, brother, please retype it so I can grab it because I cannot see it. I went up, I couldn't see it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So please, David Cohen, so I can get it. PS5 gonna beat PS4. No competition for them. They have to beat themselves. Jesus Christ. But it's kind of funny how they look at that. They look. I mean, bro, listen. At this day and age, I mean, we got to be honest with you. At this day and age, with the price increase and everything, I'm pretty amazed that the consoles have gone up to 80 million. I mean, I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. With everything, how prices increases, and people are literally looking like, oh, should I buy? Should I not? Because that's another thing. People are afraid to buy consoles nowadays. How do I know that? Because even the hardware sales on an iPhone have gone down. iPhone, something we need every day, dropped down 10% in hardware sales. Ray, good morning to you, sir. Let's see. Xbox has no choice but to advance hardware through word of mouth. They are looking for users to play on hardware and show their friends. And if it doesn't work, oh well, content is selling. Because I'll be honest with you, that's the whole point. Their software is selling. That's where you make the money. That's why Sony decided to put their games on PC because they know they make more money on the software than they do the what now, chat? The what now? The PlayStation console. Yes, sir. So and also I don't find anything wrong with it. I find it a good thing. Let me see. It's true. Sony is in competition for Xbox at this point. They're firmly in the rearview mirror, and just a console OEM like Asus and Lenovo. Damn, Space Shot just went just another kill right there. Unless the PlayStation 6 gets all these storefronts put together. I mean, that would be pretty cool. PlayStation 6 comes out with all these storefronts. You know, they come out with. I'm being honest with you, they come out with Steam and Epic. I mean, that would be pretty cool stuff if they do that. I mean, if they do, I will give them a hand of applause. I'm being serious. I would give him a hand of applause. I would. I would. I would. Because to be honest, though, what's interesting about next Xbox is we're going to have all these storefronts in there. I mean, I'm super happy about it. So that means I got PlayStation games to play on my Xbox, which still I can play them. I mean, if they're available for GeForce Now, they're available for Boosteroid and all that stuff. I mean, I can just go in GeForce Now, Boosteroid, and just play the games. That's all I got to do. I can play them. I can play them on my Xbox. Also, DJ Dana G figured out how to play PlayStation games on the Xbox using emulation, but also the old PlayStation games, but he's playing them. And he probably has a bigger library of the older games than PlayStation does. PlayStation 1 game a year is going to hurt in a few years, word of mouth. Of course it will. Got a Series X in 2002 because of design, but later that was very curious, so sold it. Got a PS5, and I'm so happy I get to play all games. I can tell Tony Hawk, Pro Skater 3 and 4, and Pro Skater 3 are by definition remakes and are what good remakes should be. Bro, look at Oblivion. Jordan's playing Oblivion, and she can tell you about it. Because I'll be honest with you, I installed and played it for a little bit because I have more games to play, but that's a remaster. That's what you should define as a remaster. Oblivion is, I mean, hell, I lost the game. I was like, I even launched the old game. I was like, oh, shit. I mean, I launched the old game for like 5 or 10 minutes. I was like, nah, I ain't looking at this shit because this thing back in the day was beautiful, but nowadays it don't look good on these kind of, I don't know. Because, I mean, when that smart delivery starts to hype up the graphics of the old game, it looks ugly. But the new remaster version, oh shit, that's a beauty. Damn. That's a beauty. I can tell Tony Hawk's person, okay, Master Benner. Well, the 2002 jar was real. Here's what's funny though, that was because people say there was a drought, but we had a lot of third party games launching into Game Pass. So I'll be honest with you, I've been get. Here's the funny thing though, I've been since 2020 came out. Right, I got my Xbox Series X first, and then I went out to get my PS5. Right, I got both of my consoles. Right, but from 2021 till now, if you ask me, Lou, where is the multiplayer games? I'll tell you right away, Xbox. That's why I played 21, 22, 23, 24. This year, 25. It's on my Xbox. Am I playing on PlayStation? No. I mean, it's sad that I say that I'm part of the 80 million who bought a PS5, and it sucks that part of the 80 million I don't have that much games to play. I remember last generation, with the PS4, I was happy because with PlayStation 4 I had so many games to play. This generation, I'm like, oh, okay, I finished this, I finished that. Now what should I play? Oh my god. And then after that, because what's crazy is we had third party games coming. Not, we didn't have that much of great third party games. I know what you mean, but we had third party games in there. But I was playing on my Xbox. Just played on my Xbox. Just played on my Xbox because here's what's funny though, Rachie, and it's true. And I've asked the chat this 100 million of times. If you have nothing to play for this month, I mean, shit, we've all got backlogs. We are full of backlogs of games. I mean, hell, none of us can't say, oh, well, I don't have a backlog. I'm like, I don't believe that. We all have backlogs, man. We just got to jump back and play an old game. That's the crazy thing. And that's what's happening this generation, too, because hell, you don't have nothing to play this month. Well, let me look for a game that I haven't finished. And you probably have a list of games you haven't finished. We all do. We all do. It's kind of crazy how it is. But at the end of the day, though, chat, I mean, look, bringing up the conversation about PlayStation 6, like I said, I'm happy that they announced the console, because a lot of people are saying out there, oh, there's not going to be PlayStation 6, but at least, they're looking at it and they're actually brought up the PlayStation 6, so that's a good thing. What else? Now, the question is, what's going to happen over there? Because that's the future I want to see. Because, like I said, I already know Xbox's future. I don't understand why people want to argue or talk about Xbox's future because Xbox's future is looking bright each time. I mean, hell, we're getting games. We got Game Pass. We're getting a next generation console. We're getting a handheld. And also, we got a Meta Quest thing coming, that's going to be sponsored by Xbox. I don't know if how it's going to look like. But hell, we got a Meta Quest thing coming that's Xbox. Not only that, we got it on LG TVs, Samsung TVs. We got it on Fire Sticks. We got it on PCs. We got it on every handheld that pretty much is out there. I don't know. I don't know which handheld support it, but I know I don't know if the majority or not, but I know a lot of the handhelds do support Xbox Game Pass and Xbox games. I mean, hell, we loving this. PS fanboys realized they had a great 2022 because 2021 wasn't the best. Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, and GT7 were supposed to release in 21, but all three were delayed. Yep. And that's a good thing. But that's it. Then after that, what else has happened? All we got us is Spider-Man 2. And after that, we had a Concorde, didn't live for 2 weeks and died. That's it. That's it. Nothing else. Where are we going? The grifter console fanboys are better than that. The more honest people that see everything good about Xbox, there's good and bad on with either console. That is true. There's good and bad with either console, right? Because look, okay, Chad, I got a question for you guys. And let's be honest with you. Let's be honest. Let's not fanboy about this, but what would you like to see better on Xbox? I'm being honest. What would I like to see better on Xbox? What I would like to see more is that marketing, right? For example, one thing I was happy about was that Sarah Bond destroyed all the narratives in a minute and 18 seconds. That was just solid, perfect right there. In a minute and 18 seconds, she destroyed all of the narratives. She did. I was happy she did. That was a beautiful thing she did back then. Sin says, my backlog was nasty enough before this year. Game Pass this year made me backlog meter size. PS families are pretty much the console is the only device that matters in gaming. Xbox decided that the console is only the way of access. There you go. Exactly. Firstly, Xbox. I don't get it. Talking about why, I'm gonna ask you a question. Why do you hate Xbox so much? I'm being serious. Why do you hate Xbox so much? And be honest. I mean, I'm asking a serious question. Put more emphasis on the games. Call of Duty alone beats the market of every Xbox game that comes out. Okay, there you go. Space Shop. Ponies can't read, dude. They just want to talk about the one game of the year. Okay, and your point is, but even though I mean, bro, they can okay, they can end the Xbox. There's gonna be it could be a console called Microsoft Game, and you still will hate it. So the question is, why do you hate the brand that Microsoft is making? Why do you hate it? I mean, you come in here, you slander this all the time, and I haven't slandered Sony once. I'm just speaking the truth about Sony, what they have to fix. I'm not saying Sony to die though, because I don't want it to die. If Sony dies, I mean, shit, we're in trouble. The thing about Sarah Bond's video, well, it was very good, was nothing that she and Xbox haven't said before for years. The gaslighters got more value than money, and the saying the opposite. Now the thing about because here's the thing though, when you sit down and you have these conversations, just talk about it, right? Because they're in a podcast, they're saying, oh yeah, we're gonna get a next generation console, even though they said it, but they had doubts. Now with Sarabon coming out, AMD coming out and confirming this 100%, now everybody's like, yes, we're getting it. But Sarabon in a minute 18 seconds destroyed all the crazy narratives that were out there. Now they're gonna have backwards because I was reading about this. I can't believe you guys have doubts that Xbox is not going to look at the backwards compatible things, because they've been looking at it for years and they've always respected that. And they were actually questioning that out there because they themselves ensure they would say one thing and then they do nothing. They're delivering games, that's one. And pretty much the thing was that people wanted to see that they could make games exclusively. That's what people wanted. Now people got mad about that. That's a problem. Let's see. Now we got Eileen Ramirez. How are you? How are you doing? Good morning to you. She says, hey, how are you? How's your day been so far? My day has been great. How are you doing? Yes, yes, yes. We are here. We are live. We are talking. We are cooking. Now here's the question, though. I mean, you guys. Now, I got a question for you. Did Jim Ryan put up his promise on what he said that he was going to deliver 13 service games? Did y'all question Jim Ryan? No. I mean, I'm being serious though. No, she didn't, Louis. She said Windows will be the place for gaming. That's one. That's the one thing of the entire radio that PS fanboys are focusing on. She didn't say Xbox. She said Windows. Oh, that's what they're focusing on. Oh. But kind of funny how the Xbox OS is pretty much part of Windows because hell, I've been playing games on my Xbox and the cloud from my Xbox loads up on Windows. I continue on. I continue on though. Say nothing. Then they do completely different questionable things. Don't make me give you a list. Or you can give me all the lists you want, bro. At the end of the day, I'm getting what I want. You know what that is? I am getting games. That's all I care about. As long as I get games, as long as I got a Game Pass, which is looking beautiful, you know, as long as I get all that stuff, I'm happy. Yes, Eileen, I stream daily. Yes, I do. I do. Yes, she did address all of it, but then I get the grifters actually watch it and say out loud, see, I'm right. She's saying everything. I am literally saying the opposite. I doubt Sony investor shareholders are positive about PlayStation as ponies. You'll be honest, they don't care about these damn ponies. I mean, they're investors. All they care about is making money. They don't care about that. They just want the money. There was a time PS said their games would never be on PC. I remember that. Then they said never day and date on PC. Then they said only live service day and date. They change all the time. Yep, there you go. There you go. Demo Full Gaming, how you doing, brother? With a beautiful and awesome $2 super. He says, I press A. I download and play. They hurt ponies. Yes, they are hurt. Because I'm trying to understand why they are hurt. Well, Eileen, I was playing Barbie last Saturday and I had to go through that torture and chat was laughing at me. Yes. They were doing that. But yes, they are hurt because I don't understand. I'm still trying to understand why are they so mad about this is what's funny though. This is what's funny. This is what's funny, right? He said this. He said this. This is what he said. Hold up. Because they themselves ain't sure, they say one thing, then they do nothing. Why are you, if you're a PlayStation fan, why are you focused on what Xbox is saying? Why does it hurt you what Xbox is saying? Why are you so focused on what Xbox does or says? Why does it bother you about how Xbox is doing or where is it going? I mean, I'm trying to understand, why are you so butthurt about it? Focus on your damn console. Why you guys got to come over here and focus on Xbox when Xbox is not doing anything towards you? I mean, Xbox is just giving you games to play. You got to be happy you're getting games to play when y'all got jack shit. The only sad thing is you got to pay 80, but for us it's only 20. But okay, I'm just trying to convince you to say, hey, hop over here so you don't have to pay you don't have to spend that extra six or what is it, 60 or 50, whatever. I'm just trying to help you save money. That's it. But at the end, y'all don't listen, so keep spending it. I don't know why y'all so mad at Xbox. Oh, where am I from? I am from Dominican Republic, Eileen. This is where I'm from, the Caribbean island, and it's hot and warm. Yes. The same people saying Doom was born for our capping for Death Stranding 2. Ah, man, I'll tell you this much. My Doom review, I don't remember what it was. I think it was a 9.5. But I really had fun with this Doom because, you got to explore and everything. Now, what I was missing, though, was the, what's it called? The gory kills. That's what I was missing. If you don't mind, can I suggest you can suggest anything you want. We're here to listen. We're here to read. Go for it. You got all the permission to suggest something. What was the previous chat, Target Lock? Because Target Lock, the chat is on the run today. So go ahead and post it. Already read. Okay, there's another one. He says, let's see. I'm trying to get it, Target Lock, because you guys said so much. PlayStation marketing first, guys. Everything firstly. I'm trying to understand where you're going with this. I can give endless such more points, but again, why are you giving me such points about that? That's not the question, though. Why? That's not the question I'm asking, though. The question I'm asking is, why are you so mad about it? I mean, look, it's kind of funny. We're here, sitting here, happy. We're celebrating that we're getting games, we're playing games. We're actually happy about all the games that are coming. We got Tony Hawk 3 and 4 incoming. We have what's it called? We have 3 and 4 coming. We have Grounded coming. We have what's the other one? Shit, there's one more game. Repost them. Target Lock is too much. Repost them. Did you hear Pelum versus Tim Dog? Ah, hell no. Hell no. No, 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 no. But I mean, I'm getting games. I mean, I'm still trying to understand why is he so mad. He's still. I mean, I asked him a question. He still hasn't answered. Fuck you. I'm still waiting for that. We're all waiting for the answer. Why is he so mad at Xbox? We're happy we're playing games. I don't get it. How did he come over here and try to slander Xbox all the time? All right, so this says between you got 38 follows, now you're still on to an affiliate. It's going to take you more time for that. Actually, I want to work on some things, logos, animations, similar designs, along with also provide Twitch affiliates such as gaining followers and viewers. Would you like to see some examples? Are you going to show them to me live? My God, dear Lord. Tim Dom won't shut up about Xbox. Pew pew. Ninja Gating coming. Thank you for that, Talos. I mean, now we got so much games. We got so much games. We have a blast. We have a blast with everything that's coming. Ninja Gating 4, Outer Worlds 2. Thank you for that. And Black Ops 7. That's another one. Yes, thank you for that demo flow game because there's so many games. I don't have all of them in the back of my head. It's so many games. Oh, don't forget Wu Chan Fallen Feathers incoming. I mean, fuck. Damn, we're also getting what was that game called with the aliens shooting things around? I mean, they're going up to Game Pass again. Man, it's just what are we fighting for? What are we fighting for, Chad? What are we going out there? What are they complaining? Why do they have to come in here and slander Xbox when we're playing games? I wasn't interested in Outer Worlds 2 when we found out. Oh, nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Because same here, one thing I found interesting was that you can make the person small. I want to go in there and make people small. Be like, come here, you're getting small. Oh, dear Lord. and just smash them. Yep, just smash them. That's all I care about. Do 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 do. But yeah, I mean, I'm still trying to understand why are they so mad. I'm still trying to get it. What I mean, I asked him a simple question. Why is he mad at Xbox? He didn't answer it. Keisea, good morning to you, sir. How are you doing, Keisea, man? Hope you're having a beautiful day, man. What's up, brother Keisea? What's new? What's cooking? PlayStation and Sony, who owns the brand, absolutely deserve the slander. These corporations shouldn't be defended in the first place. Sure, Xbox has great specs and games, but I refuse to defend the company. 100%. I mean, when Xbox does something bad, I will go ahead and slander it. I will go ahead and sign it. I mean, if they're gonna make a price increase in Game Pass, I don't be mad about it. I'll complain. But at the end of the day, though, shit, you got to deal with it. Because even though we go out there and complain, I hope that happens like they did with what's it called? What's it this thing called that they did with Gold? I hope everyone unites and fight Gold like they did last time. Because hell, that's what we got to do. We got to unite. And it's kind of funny. These PlayStation fans do not go out there and fight nothing. Louis, do you think Death Stranding 2 will sell 1 million the first week? I think it will, yeah. Death Stranding is not a bad game, it's a good game. The thing was, it was badly marketed. That's how I see it. It was badly marketed. I mean, I'm being honest with you. I really did like Death Stranding. It's one of my. Can you please drop your Discord in the chat? You should drop yours because I don't know how to drop mine. Fable, that's nearly over $1,000 worth of games. Let's go, Louis. Yes, yes. The other day, like I said, someone went out there on Twitter and decided that okay, let's go grab all these games. Let's do the math. And it was pretty much more than $3,500 worth of games. You're just paying $240 a year for Game Pass, and it's $3,500 something dollars worth of games. It's insane. It's insane. But I really do think that Stranding could sell 1 million. I really do think. I hope they do because hell, like I said, the thing is, chat. Because look, I celebrate when a game sells. Right? Why do I celebrate it? Because nowadays, no matter what company goes through, no matter what game it is, I really want it to sell. Why do I want it to sell? Because at the end of the day, though, chat, right? Um, at the end of the day, though, chat, if it doesn't work, right? If the game does not sell, that means the studio will shut down. We will lose studios and everything. I mean, we're in trouble. Louis like trash games like Stalker 2. Hey, hey, hey! Don't be dissing on my Stalker 2. Now that's for me is the game of the generation. That shit. I listen. If I wanted, I mean, I wish Halo was like that. I mean, I wish the AI could think just like that. Just think like those AI did. Like seriously, when you're playing Stalker 2, you were shooting the guy in the head, right? You start shooting, and after he felt that one shot on the head, that guy started to move, dash, and do all. I mean, dude, if y'all play Batman, right? If y'all play Batman, Arkham Knight, yeah, I don't know if you guys use Nightwing. Nightwing was doing all these moves. I mean, these guys in this game even move more than Spider-Man did. I mean, he was just flipping around doing everything and not getting a shot in the head. They were just flipping around doing all that stuff. I was like, what? These guys are moving pretty fast. And when they got up close, you had a shotgun to shoot them. And when you were about to shoot, those guys just went side by side and then came up to you and shot you in the face. My God, that game, man. Oh, my God. Devil Flow Gaming says, I'd rather make deliveries in real life and get paid for it. But there is a purpose for those deliveries, though. And I don't want to give out spoilers about Death Stranding, but Death Stranding is about rebuilding community, right? Because the community kind of got separated, so you had to connect them all, try to rebuild that, bring back that community together. It's pretty cool. I mean, I'll be honest with you, the story of Death Stranding is pretty cool. And like I said, yo, you grab that case and throw at the bad guys' faces. Oh my God, that's something I really enjoyed from that game, man. Just beating them up with that suitcase. I was like, this thing sucks. Boom in the guy's face, man. I was like, oh man, this feels good. This feels good. This feels good. This feels good. I mean, seriously. I think that this Louis one Xbox owned studio sitting is releasing more games this year than by itself. This all PS owned studios have released in 2 years combined. Yep. I mean, look, like I said, this year alone we got Avowed from those guys, right? Grounded 2 coming up in when is it? Is it July? Yeah, July Grounded 2, and also Outer Worlds 2. Jesus, those guys are cooking. Damn. Those guys are cooking heat, man. They are. Matrix, what's up, Matrix? How you doing, brother? Oh man, was mad because of Bethesda acquisition. Really, he was mad about that? Aw, poor guy. I was mad that Sony bought Bungie and called it the greatest thing they ever bought when they had Helldivers there to buy. I'm being honest. I mean, they should have gotten Helldivers. I'm being honest. Should have gotten Helldivers instead of Bungie. That's something that made me mad. I don't know why the hell they're spending all that money in damn Bungie because Bungie now has just been lazy. Louis, I just said 30 minutes right now, and I will eat and rest of my kebab platter. Go for it, Jacob Novagan. Good morning to you, sir. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now that's something that, like I said, that made me mad because hell, they bought Bungie and Bungie failed. Wonder how many PS fanboys actually know that one of the reasons Xbox bought Bethesda is because PS was trying to make Starfield exclusive. Yep. And to be honest, though, it was a well enough buy. I mean, well deserved buy. I love Bethesda Cinemax. I mean, those guys make games every single year, pretty much. They do. Every single year, they got a new game coming. They pretty much do. Cinemax always has something new. Arrowhead, not Helldivers. Yes, thank you, Jacob. Number Arrowhead. They should have bought Arrowhead, but they didn't buy Arrowhead. They bought Bungie. And look at now. Be cool if Bethesda can make a part three to Rage franchise. Yeah, it would be cool if they did that. Rage is a cool franchise, though. It's a good game. It's a good game. Even though it glitched on me and I couldn't finish part one, but hell, I wanted to start playing part two. They said it was totally different than part one. So yeah, I'm just gonna start playing part two one day. Yep, it's another game. See, I got my backlog in there, man. And as I said, screw buying the games. We'll just have the whole damn publisher. Yep, that's what you got to do. Get the whole damn publisher. Which, like I said, it's a beautiful buy. And are we mad about it? No. I'm happy. I'm happy with how Xbox is. I'm happy. We're happy. And now, what can they make better? Their marketing. They can make better. That I always say that the marketing needs to be a little bit better because sometimes I go on to shows and everything, right, to watch other people. Like for example, when I go on Twitch, I see more PlayStation commercials. We gotta have more Xbox commercials on Twitch. Xbox gotta take a little bit more digging into the marketing side of things, especially since they announced that handheld. It should be right now marketing all over Twitch, YouTube, everywhere. That thing has got to be marketed like crazy. Formula One racing, like they did with Indiana Jones, that was like, oh wow, hell. And I'm being serious. I mean, I remember I saw this in Formula One. I saw a car covered with Indiana Jones, a Formula One car, which is pretty cool. Jesse James, I think that when the DLC comes out, you will soon after see an announcement for Starfield will be going to PS. I really do hope that game goes to PlayStation. I know that. And Demo Flow Gaming, you got to agree with me with that because Demo Flow, when that game goes to PlayStation, I know me and you got a lot of content to create because we're going to see all this media go out there and try to bring the positive about it. You'll see. Demo Flow. Get ready for that. We're going to have fun with that one, man. The things Obsidian has been real success story. They're doing something very different. Shipping games, they're not spending 8 years on each one. Yep, that's true. Overall, Xbox is not doing as bad, to be fair. However, the fact is 360 Gen was Xbox definitely at their peak success. It's hard to beat the Xbox 360 since the console sold more, but games were polished. Yep. 100. That 360 console was beautiful. The thing is, Obsidian has been real success story. There's something very important shipping in. Okay, we read that. My PS Plus is canceled for 3 months now, and my Facebook is full of PS Plus advertising. There you go. Me, nah. Mine, Racing just been canceled for 3 months. I haven't put mine on for like 4 years. Let me see. The last time I put it on was I think in 2022. It's been 3 years I put on that PS Plus. I haven't used it ever again. For what? Because all those games are saying they're on there. I already have on my Xbox, downloaded and done. Oh Lord. I agree. We will. The goalpost moved again. It's always the same. Yeah, man. I mean, get ready, Demo Flow. We're gonna do some more content because remember they said that Starfield was empty, When it comes to PlayStation, they're gonna be like, oh, we have a lot of things happening here. You'll see, Demo Flow Gaming. You'll see. You'll see. That's what they do. That's what they do. G7 Pro Wireless is PC and wired to Xbox. Louis MS has a lot of Xbox devices. PS5 shouldn't be out advertising them. Oh, you remember that? Oh, that was pretty funny. They had to, you know what's so funny? They had to make it just one commercial with Forza Horizon 5. They're like, yeah, this is the best place to play the Xbox game. Yeah, like, oh man, look how beautiful was looking on the Pro. I'm like, so seriously, an Xbox game was the one that actually made your Pro work, not GT7. That is sad. So Gran Turismo 7 didn't give you all quality, so you got to bring the Forza Horizon 5. That Xbox did bring out the quality to make it look good on your damn Pro. That is sad. And yet they were moving the goalposts, say, yeah, we have this game that looks better than your console. But us, the Xbox guys, come around and say, it's sad that Xbox had to do it and not your Gran Turismo game, which Gran Turismo should be looking better than Forza Horizon 5 on the PS Pro. It's your damn game. Shit. I guess CJ points out Starfield DLC at Gamescom. People said, why not? No, Starfield that summer. That's if it comes out, it comes out. Dude, we got so much to play. If it does bring a DLC, cool. If it doesn't, cool too. We got so many games to play. Why are we worried about that? Oh, we got the Indiana Jones DLC incoming too, guys. Let's have fun with that one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But man, I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing all the time because they always gotta move the goalposts. They always gotta come out. And it's funny they come into the show and they stand their Xbox, but then I ask them, why are you so mad at I'm trying to figure out why are they so mad at Xbox? And they can't tell me. They cannot tell me why are they mad at Xbox. They just cannot. I'm trying to understand why are they mad. Louis, are you okay with Xbox developers delaying Xbox games or Xbox DLC in order to make PS5 ports? Am I okay with that? I mean, Wacko, the true question is about that is what I'm not what the true question about that is where's my doctor's note? Because hell, they keep pumping things into Game Pass. I need a doctor's note to play all these damn games. I don't got enough time. But I'm happy they're still delivering. So if they delay it, I don't care. I don't care they delay it because, bro, we got so many things to play. It's insane. It's insane. King Styles, good morning to you, sir. How are you doing? But your stuff, Wacko, Wacko, we have games to play. We are packed with games. I mean, it's insane how packed we are. Look, and just these, bro, January, Ninja Gaiden HD, right? February. Let's go back. Let's go back to September of last year. September, Starfield DLC. October, Call of Duty, right? November, we have Stalker 2. December, Indiana Jones. January, Ninja Gaiden HD. February, we had Avowed. March, I think March was cleared, right? I think it was. I don't remember if Oblivion came out in March. I don't know if it did. But then we got April, which I think was the time Oblivion came out, and it's Oblivion. South of Midnight in April. May Doom. That's 9 games. May Doom. That's 9 games already. And now in June, what did we get for June? I think June is clear. Didn't we get something in June? Didn't we get something? No, in June we didn't get anything. July, we got Tony Hawk 3 and 4. And is it July? Am I right, Chad? Did I say right? Is it July? Well, either way, July is 3 and Tony Hawk 3 and 4. Nah, hell no. For arcade, no. We're not. Don't, no. I ain't playing Dora. No. I ain't playing Dora, Chad. No, I'm not playing Dora. Hell with that. So, 3 and 4, that's 10 already, right? 10. The next Ninja Gaiden is coming soon, right? Next Ninja Gaiden. Keeper in October, right? That's 12, that's 11. Indiana Jones DLC, that's 12. Wait, I lost count. 10, right? That's 13 games already. We're at 13. Holy shit. 13 games already? and Grounded 2, and Outer Worlds. Literally, that's 15 games this year the Xbox released. Holy shit, what are we complaining about? It's true. I mean, not this year, from last year to now, that's 15 games already in literally in the course of a year. I'm not kidding you. In the course of a year, since September of last year. Like I said, Starfield DLC, Call of Duty, uh, Stalker 2, Indiana Jones, Ninja Gaiden HD, Avowed. Like I said, March was clear. April, Oblivion, right? Remaster. South of Midnight. May, Doom, The Dark Ages. That's 9, right? Let me see now. June was clean, so July we got 3 of Tony Hawk 3 and 4. If I think it's July. Grounded, right? That's 11, guys. I'm at 11. Grounded. The next Ninja Gaiden game, that's 12. Indiana Jones DLC, that's 13. You guys listening? I'm at 13, right? The next Call of Duty, that's 14. Keeper, that's 15. I was right, 15 games in the course of a year. 1 year, 15 games. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. We are counting, if I start counting 13 third parties, it's going to be a long list. Because we got Wu Chan Fallen Feathers coming. We have, what was the other one that came out in, yeah, there was one more. There was one that came out in March. I forgot the name of it. That was another party game. But hell, we got even third party games incoming. We're full. We're chubby with games. So he says, do you know the broke boy Lewis with a beautiful and awesome $5 super? He says the Switch 2 version of Tears of the Kingdom is now the highest Metacritic score of the year. I'm gonna be pissed if game wins Gotti over Expedition 33. Oh, I mean, I'll be honest, I think it's gonna be Death Stranding. Oh, do you know the broke boy Lewis with another beautiful and awesome $2 super? He says April also had Tarbo, Louis. Yes, let's not forget Tarbo. Immortals, I mean, we gotta add Immortals 33. I mean, we have so many games this year. It's insane. What are we fighting about? We've been busy. Yeah. Busy eating. I mean, we eating good. Tom Warren says his source handhelds are canceled. Of course, they had to bring the bad news after a tremendous showcase because, hell, that was actually the first thing he grabbed upon to. So I'll be honest with you. Hey, Chad, we already talked about this. If it's the funny thing is, was there an Xbox handle? Did we actually see a trailer of the Xbox handle? It was talks. I'm not saying that they didn't have a prototype. They could have had a prototype. They could have been a prototype, right? But I got a question, and again, chat, and I'm being honest with you. If I'm building a handheld and I got a partner out there that's building a handheld, and I look at both handhelds and I say, shit, this one's better. What am I going to do? Am I going to continue? Am I going to continue on building this handheld over here? Because this one I like more. So what I do is I cancel my handheld, give it to my partner, right, to build it, for them to make the cash and everything. And what do I do with that money? I use that money and resource to make me more games. That's what I do. That's what we do. I mean, that's what I would do, and I'm happy they did. That's what they did. The problem is, you already know it, wasn't canceled. Sarah Bond just made the video. But here's the thing, though. Again, if they did have a prototype, they didn't announce what was canceled. I mean, it was just talks. So they would try to building one, and it just didn't work for them. And they saw the partner building a better one. And that's the point, though. If it is canceled, we actually have one for us right there. It's called the Xbox ROG Ally X. That's all we need. That's all we need. We don't need anything else. I mean, seriously, we don't need anything else. We got ourselves a handheld right there. Now they're going out there saying, oh, hey, it's not an Xbox device because ROG Ally is making it. Well, then iPhones are not iPhones then, because a guy in China made it. Let's see now. Chicano says it may as well come to PS5, but I don't believe any of the two Toms and Jess block everybody who disagrees with them. Oh damn. Yep. They went on a blocking spree one day, so let's go see. All right. Let's go check my DMs. Let's go see what my brother Demoflow Gaming saying that they are mad about. Let me go check. Let's go to Twitter right now. Let's go check. Sent to video. Man, Demo Flow, where the hell do you get them videos, man? Ooh, look who's in the building. Hold on, chat. Let me send some love. Good morning, Blondie. What's up, Blondie? How you doing, girl? How you doing? Hope you're having a beautiful, 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 awesome Monday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Them flow making a mad with them videos. Oh man. But again, why is Hmm. why are they mad? I mean, we're having fun. It's funny how they mad. Let me see. Wacko says I commented on IGN tweet and just blocked me. Laugh aloud. Oh, damn. Sorry about that, Wacko. I mean, shit. It's kind of I don't know why people are blocking Microsoft Edge. Oh, okay, okay. I see. I thought it was like people putting content, you putting it all together, just made a video, man. That's funny as hell. But yo, what? I don't get it because you disagree with them, they block you. Because here's the thing, though. I mean, bro, don't come up with articles going for the clickbait because you're gonna get people that don't agree with you. Come up with good articles. I mean, Chad, let me tell you something, right? Hold on. Look, it's on my description below. Let me pick this up. All right, let me pick this up. So this is an opinion thing right here, right? Let's show this real quick. Because like I was saying though, right? I saw this. Let me bring it over here so I can show it. Right here. So that way I can show it and we can talk about it because that's what we do here, right? Let's see if it's this one. Yeah, okay, it's this one. I think it's this one. Yeah, okay, we got it. We got it. I think it's this one. Okay, let me see now. Yeah, got it. So, like I was saying though, if you don't want people to disagree with you, right? Why you gotta headline stuff like this? It says here Xbox future bold leap or misfire. Weigh in your vote today. A flurry of positive and intriguing announcement has given Xbox some positive momentum, or has it? See, I mean, last week you were saying that it had positive momentum, and all of a sudden now this week you're writing an article saying does it or does it not? And if people read something that you're writing, they're gonna say, "I don't agree with you about this," and you can't get mad because you're literally writing the article about it. So here you go. Here comes the concerns because I love reading this stuff, right? After a year of confusion and concern, Xbox seems to have forged its path forward. Last year, Microsoft revealed that it would be breaking decades of gaming, right? Oh, no. Oh, did I read? Oh, I picked up the wrong article. Sorry about that, chat. My bad. Let me grab right here. Yep. All right. So let's go right here. Okay, here it is. Last year, right? Microsoft was reading that it would be breaking decades of gaming convention by abandoning console exclusives. Memories of the Sega Dreamcast and Windows Phone in the air led many to wonder if Xbox was perhaps not long for this world. Fast forward to now, things are very different. Okay, Microsoft announced a wealth of hardware strategies over the past few weeks. We have the first OEM Xbox from Asus, dubbed the Xbox Ally. Our reporting suggests Microsoft is also seeking to build its own Xbox handheld in the future. Microsoft also announced the next gen Xbox strategy, which will support full compatibility with your existing Xbox library. Microsoft is also partnering heavily with AMD to embed Xbox features into a plurality of devices, possibly leading to a whole Xbox ecosystem of first and third party hardware. There are rumors, speculation, that Xbox is going to unleash Steam on the next Xbox consoles, as bringing the masses of PC exclusives, including PlayStation, to Xbox first living rooms for the first time. We even had some Xbox VR leaks this week too, with Microsoft building an Xbox branded Meta Quest in partnership with Facebook. So I ask you, dear reader, are you excited about Xbox direction as of June 2025? Of course, execution will be paramount to seeing of this through. The Xbox PC store still has a lot of gaps, both in terms in tech and user experience, but improvements are rapidly emerging. Putting Steam on the Xbox console could lead like to a scenario where developers been skipping the native Xbox version and Xbox Store, forging Xbox achievements and the like. There are also the matter of price. If the next Xbox of PC Essence, complete with Xbox native compatibility, is that going to be quite pricey? See what I mean? They gotta throw in the slander in there. I don't get it. Why? Why do you gotta write articles about the slander? Yep, he did, Jacob. Yes, he did. Hey, mi hermano Olivo, 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 que lo que Olivo. So, like I was saying, what did you say? Vote in your poll in the comments and have a great weekend. I mean, seriously, you have to write this type of article, and that's the thing that people are going to go in and debate with you about stuff. So you can't get mad when they come out there and challenge you and go ahead, oh, I'm blocking this dude. Yes, I like it. Maybe. It's a bold strategy. Is Xbox heading the right direction? I mean, I'll be honest with you, chat. Let me ask you, chat. Is Xbox heading the right direction? Hashtag yes, hashtag no. Let's see what you guys got to say. Put your vote in right here. Don't go over there and put it. Put it right here. Put it right here. I want to see what you guys got to say. And that's why when I read this stuff, right, I'm like, why do you guys got to write an article if it's got to have a good future? I mean, last week you were out there saying, and you wrote an article. You wrote a centerpiece because Clarabelle was happy just because of one dude was happy about the answer. So you're like, oh, let me pick this up and let me write an article because Clarabelle says so. Because Clarabelle. Really? Because he said so. So you picked up, you were like, oh, let me write an article because my buddy Clarabelle said so. Why don't you write articles about Demo Flow Gaming that's used for Xbox? Why don't you write about Crazy Louie, an article about Crazy Louie always incentivating Xbox? Why don't you write about, hell, we go out there, we talk about this all the time. We got C Money, we got Boom, we got all these guys that talk about Xbox. But no, you gotta buy about Clarabelle. Yeah, Clarabelle. Yeah, go Clarabelle. Yeah. It made me write a good article, but I was happy to see this. I'm not kidding you. I'll show you even the article. It's kind of funny that he has to write that now. But again, it's like how Jesse James says, shit. Look at that. Look at all these polls. Hashtag yes. Hashtag yes. I mean, everybody's happy. And we didn't even need to make an article for that. We didn't even need to do that. But okay, no problem. Let me look for that article. Let me show you this. I think we talked about this on Friday. Let's go look for Friday's show. It's on Friday's show. I'm not kidding you. I think I read about it. And now you're bringing this up. Yep, they had to bring it up. Of course they do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course they do. Of course they do. They have to bring that shit up. They do. They do. They do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what they do. Yep. All right. Let me see if I can get that article so I can show you guys. Kind of funny stuff, right? Hold on. All right, let me look for that article. I think it was on Friday's show. Let me see. I think it's here. If it's not on Friday's show, then I know where it is. Because I know where that article is, and I can show you guys that. No, it's not even here. This was 3 days ago, so 3 days ago was on Friday. So, okay. 3 days ago, all right, I got this channel. Where is it? I'll look for it right now. I know where it is. I know where it lands. I know where to find it. Let me go look for it. So let's see now. Razor Ocharm, what's up? Good morning. How are you? FarQ says hashtag no, he's just trolling. Here's the better question. What direction does any other company have in console space besides, and they've been doing it for 30 plus years? That's a good question. What direction I have to go? That's a good question because it's a bigger name on Twitter. Oh, Demoflow, so we suck then. Oh, we're not that. Oh, we're not that important. Damn, Demoflow. Damn, we're not that important, Demoflow. Damn, Demoflow. What are we gonna do, Demoflow? We're not important. Torino Johnson, what's up? Good morning. Good morning. Notice that if they can keep with the accessibility features on the Xbox or even improve on it, especially for the blind community, I think they were in the right way. It could be all digital for me. I'm just happy with how things are over there. It's incredible, and yet they got to write articles saying, "Oh, because of this." Dude, come on, man. Let me go look for that article, chat. Let's have some fun because it's funny. This was. I'm not kidding you. This was all last week, and I was laughing. I was like, "Oh Lord." Like, why don't you write about us? Write. I'm not saying you have to write about me because basically I don't care if you do or not. I mean, I'm being honest though. What I do care about is that you can't be going around blocking people because they don't agree with you because you wrote an article and people are just not happy of what you're saying. Come on, come on. I mean, hell, you throw too much slander out there. Let's see now. Monster Hunter, Windows 11. I'm looking for the article, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. Yep, let me find it. I know it's here, unless if he deleted it, because they tend to do that. And I remember I read it live. I don't know if I read it on the show on Friday, but I know I did. Here it is. Here it is, chat. Like I said, I just have to look for it. You guys ready? You guys ready? Let's see now. So this is okay. So this article that we're seeing right here, it was all right. This article was written 2 days ago, and this article, the other one I'm talking to you about, was written in June 18th. Pretty funny stuff, huh? Oh, I think I copied the wrong article. Damn it! Oh no. Let's go back to it. All right, I think that's it. Oh. Did I copy the wrong one? Hold on, chat. I'll get it up here. Hold on. Give me 1 second, chat. One little second. Let me go grab it. Oh, I think I lost it. Damn it. Let me go look for it again. Oh, no. All right, here it is. All right. Got it. 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 Sorry about that, chat. It's going to take me a while, but yes. All right, here it is. Okay, so let's copy this. Let's land it right here. Paste. All right, here we go. So, like I was saying though, this was written in June 18th, right? Oh, my bad. Oops. This was written in June 18th, right here. Look at this. It says right here, Xbox is turning the corner of the future for Microsoft's game platform. Once again, looks incredibly bright. And this all because of this tweet. That's between the lineup this year and next gen. Xbox Game Pass drops. Xbox Game Showcase promising hardware plans for just backward compatibility. I started to feel that same energy. Well, we've been out here giving out that energy for months, haven't we, chat? We've been doing that for months. Giving out that energy. We have been doing that for months. Not for months, for years now. Oh, God. Seriously? I sit here and I just, oh my God, it's crazy. What do we do if Louis turns on an Xbox because of Pony? That's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen. I mean, bro, I will never, ever, 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 ever turn into a pony. Ever. Why? Because listen, I just love video games. I love having a good video game conversation. I sit here and I talk about games with you guys all the time. Just have a blast. That's the main goal. Now, for example, fanboys on either side, if they're too extreme, if they come up with something and say, "Hey, bro, you guys gotta chill out." I'll tell them straightforward, "You guys gotta chill out. If you're here, we can have a good debate. We can talk about it. I even had Xbox guys come after me because I talk about Xbox marketing. It needs to be even way more better than what it is. So that's how it is. I mean, I even had that. Because look, if I gotta throw the slander on both sides, I will throw the slander on both sides. Now, why do I throw the slander? Because I just want them to be better. Do I want PlayStation to disappear? No, because competition is healthy. Now, do I want the fanboy narrative to disappear and get away from all this? Because the fanboy narrative is what literally has ruined a lot of the gaming. It has. Because look, they don't go out there and instead of cheering or being honest with themselves, right? For example, they defend PlayStation to the end and they're not honest about PlayStation. I'm here being honest about it, saying, man, PlayStation, y'all need to do better. I mean, over here, they're kicking ass, but y'all over there, they're like, well, we have 80 million consoles. I mean, that's your debate? 80 million consoles? That's your debate. That's it. That for you is better. Why don't you talk about the games? Why don't you talk about the platform itself? Like, for example, them charging you $10 to upgrade a game while the other one does it for free. You guys fell for the whole quality shit. I mean, keep defending. Now they're literally for every game they charge you $10. Why don't you all go fight when Days Gone came out on Plus, right? When Days Gone came out on Plus, people downloaded it. PlayStation said, no, you cannot pay the $10. You have to buy the game, the full game. Why didn't y'all fight that? Why didn't y'all fight when PlayStation went out there and blocked 180 countries because y'all wanted the exclusive to yourself, not knowing how bad that affects the cash flow on Sony? Y'all don't do that. Sad. Sony PlayStation fanboys are so stuck in console wars, they're not seeing the bigger picture. Exactly. Me, I tell everyone the bigger picture. I mean, I see a positive thing on this side, yet they get mad because I promote the positive thing on this side, yet on the other side, I have not that much positive things to promote upon on. And when I throw the slander, they say, oh, you hate PlayStation. I got one. Does that mean I hate it? No, I just want it to be better. That's all. What's the problem? Oh, Game Pass, you rent your games. What's the problem with renting games? We all rented games when we were growing up. I'm still trying to understand what the problem is with renting games. Oh, the quality on the games are low. We grew up playing 3-bit. Then we went to 64-bit or whatever. And we started to, or 8-bit, 16-bit games. I mean, what are you talking about quality? Shit. Damn. Louis, you got to fight for what's right. To party. That's right. Yeah. I want to block Louis. He talks about Xbox too much. Oh man, but yeah, you're right though. I mean, I like Tarnish's Gamer question though. Tarnish's Gamer question was just on the dot. What direction does any other company have in the console space besides what they've been doing for 30 years plus? Yeah, I mean, look, we've all saw consoles evolve into beautiful things, right? We all saw that Nintendo right now is actually considering even more the online features and everything. Like, for example, one thing I said about Nintendo that I don't agree with is why are you charging them for game chat? That should be free. On Xbox, it's free. On what's it called? Saludos de Puerto Rico. Oh man, no one says saludos, hermano. Yo, I live in Dominican, man. I'm your neighbor, bro. What's up? What's up? How you doing? I didn't see that. That's cool. But like I was saying, though, right? I mean, it's hard to understand these guys. It's hard. It's like the hardest thing. They come in here, oh man, they still don't understand. Bermain fifth floor, he says, does Sony have enough money to buy WB? I don't know. I don't know if they do or they not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Also, and the best feature of the Xbox is quick resume. Places does not come close to the feature of the Xbox games. Yep, that quick resume thing is amazing. I mean, they didn't fight for the region blocks. Instead, they said, but you use other launchers. Why not this one? They didn't tarnish. They were like, yeah, force them. They went out there and said, force those guys to go and subscribe to the PS Plus. If they don't, man, get them out of there. We don't need them. We don't this. We don't that. Not knowing how much that affected Sony's cash flow. You know, it's kind of funny that this year they didn't even show like the status of the games growing, because last year I remember they showed us that Spider-Man 2 sold well. They showed us that Helldivers 2 sold well, right? They showed us both of those that they sold well. Now this year they didn't show a shit in their thing. They were pretty quiet. The industry doesn't need cheerleaders. They already got our money. Whoa, that's the funny thing, Chargers Gamer. The sad part about this is that this generation, the industry has not been producing enough because we're getting studio closures. We're getting studio closures. We're getting games being canceled. It's insane. It's insane. I mean, look, just in today, Mind's Eye just fired 100 people. Just today, just they laid off a bunch of workers. Mind's Eye did. The Mind's Eye developer just laid off 100 workers. They just did. It's crazy. We all know why, of course, but damn. Ray Origin says Dirk Griggity is 100% right. Pony's looking for bad things about Xbox while their house is burning down behind. That is true. I don't get it. Because look, I even asked him this morning, why are you so mad at Xbox? I want to know, why do you get mad at Xbox? What has Xbox ever done to you? I mean, seriously, it's an honest question. I mean, I'm trying to understand it. The split get two developers too? Damn. I mean, hell, and look, this is why console wars affect a lot, right? And I'm being honest, console wars is affecting a lot. While people, instead of console war, what we got to talk about is worried. Hey, what can we do to get the industry to go? What can we get the industry? How do we get the industry to work? That's what we got to work on. I'm surprised Mindset Developer hasn't shut down yet. Yep, I'm surprised with that too. It should be coming around the corner. I mean, Maurice even said that student needs to shut down. I don't know. Maurice is mad at them. He's mad. I never seen Maurice be mad at a developer. It's insane. They wanted to mess with Halo and COD. Big mistake. It's it's crazy. It's crazy. Look, guys, it's crazy out here. It's crazy. That's the stuff we got to talk about. We got to worry about how to make the industry survive or what works. Because I remember the other day they were talking about, whoa, Game Pass. What's the problem? The guys from what's this game called? Journey to the Last Planet, I think it's called. They came out saying, well, Game Pass, we got to wait a year to put our games out there and everything because the check that came out didn't work for us, but the first time it did work. I mean, bro, how is that Xbox's problem? That your game? Because I'm seriously trying to understand. Because okay, you got it on Game Pass. They did promote it. They said this game's coming to Game Pass. They did promote it, but are you guys working to promote it? I mean, hell, I see some. Look at Killer Clowns every day. I get tweets about Killer Clowns every single day. They promote something every day. They do something out there just to get people happy. They really do know how to market their games. Why don't you guys market your games? RoboCop market his games. Everybody out there is marketing the games. You got to worry about marketing your own stuff. Xbox marketing it, but you got to worry about your own stuff too. Oh God! And not only that, releasing it in a month where you had South of Midnight and Doom coming soon, right? In between those months, oh, it's a tough sell right there. If Contraband gets canceled, we have many other games, but I feel like you at this point not even thinking about that game. Well, I'm always thinking about Contraband, man. I always mention it that I hope to see more of Contraband, which I really do. Because remember we saw a teaser trailer, but I really want to see what is it about. If it gets canceled, hell, it's gonna suck because I really wanted to see what they're cooking. And because at the end of the day, they're having money invested into it. Not only Xbox, also those developers. It takes time and money. That's why I don't like games to be canceled. Let's see now. Why so serious? He says, what qualities do PlayStation have right now? But they will. Oh man, if it gets canceled, why so serious? You'll see media outlets go out there saying, "Oh man, Xbox did the same thing too. What's it called? Scalebound. This would have been a great game." Blah blah blah. Oh my god. Oh my god. The thing about Revenge of the Savage Planet is I do not know. Maybe it wasn't as good. I do not know. I played the first game. It was okay. I mean, hell, there's nothing bad with what he's saying, though. I mean, I understand what he's saying, but in the article, though, because here's what I find funny, though. This is what I find funny, right? The funny thing is, in the article, he says, when we first got our first paycheck, it was good. Now we got it again, and it wasn't that good. I'm like, bro, you're out here talking about Game Pass because of a money thing. Because if you're complaining about money, then you got to sit down and negotiate with Microsoft. How is that Game Pass's fault? And it's kind of funny. Look, in this chat, Jacob Nova was the one who told me, Louis, you got to play that game. One person. And now I'm seeing who else talked about it. Let me see. I see someone else talking about that game. Let me see now. Okay, Space Shot even played it too. That's two people I know that plays Journey to the Savage Planet. Two people. And are we ignoring the Game Pass deal? Did they put on Game Pass for free? No, they got paid for that. The thing was, they were not happy with what the amount they got paid. Now, if you're not happy about it, go talk to Microsoft and talk to them about it. But you don't have to go out there and spew your guts in an article. Literally sit there for like 40 minutes writing up with those guys in an interview saying, "Well, Game Pass has really affected us. After a year, you should be putting your games on there and all this stuff because then that check will be worth it after a year." I mean, then why do you accept it the second time again if you were not happy with that amount? Seriously, I'm trying to understand though. Contraband cancels like the data never knew. Oh, damn, why so serious? That was sharp, man. Damn. No, the thing is, though, Space Shot, they will make it. They will make it a bad thing. They will make it a bad thing because that's what media does. Media outlets, when it comes to Xbox, everything bad. It's like what I said. Look. Let's go back to the week of the showcase. We had a incredible showcase. It was beautiful. It was on the dot. I mean, hell, we got so many games. It really did an amazing showcase. Well, it was amazing. We had fun with that showcase, right? Then 4 days later, they write an article saying, "Oh, the handheld device is canceled." Rumors, really? And then a couple days later, they go in and they write about what was the other one? They started to write about the backwards compatibility. And then on Tuesday, Sarah Bond comes out and 1 minute 18 seconds and destroys all the narratives that started since February 2020. When was it? 24 about games going, to other places that the console would have been canceled. She literally destroyed everything that happened a year and 6 months later. She destroyed everything in a minute and 18 seconds. I mean, hell, they always got to look for something negative to talk about. They always do. Now they're talking about the price. You see, they always got to find the negative. Why are we talking about prices now? We don't know what's going to happen next year or 2 years from now. We don't know if that console's not going to be a thought. We don't know. We have to wait and see. For fuck's sake, let's just wait and see. Stop announcing things, getting people worried. Ugh. And I'll be honest with you, people at the end of the day, people will choose that they buy it if they not. I mean, you got the handheld that's coming, right? That handheld that's coming is going to be pretty sweet. They're worried about the price too. Hell, if you don't look at the handheld market pricing, we all know where those prices are at. I mean, they're not cheap. Handhelds are not cheap. It's true, they're not cheap. So at the end of the day, people will choose to buy it or not. Same thing with phones. Phones are expensive. Remember when this thing cost like 50, what was it, $200, $300? Now this thing costs $1,000 just to get a good damn phone on either side. Huh. Damn. Finished the other day. Definitely more enjoyable playing co-op. Nice, nice, nice. See, I mean, Fark, you had fun with the game. That's the third person right there that played the game. So the devs think the high player count means that they lost all those sales. There's no guarantee the game would have sold that much if it wasn't on Game Pass. I bet you if they would have released if they would have released that game out there without Game Pass, I bet you something, it wouldn't have sold as well. When you don't see the game for a long time, it usually is in bad shape. I doubt Contraband is a masterpiece, waiting for a big reveal. Yeah, I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that to happen. I'm waiting for, and I do cross fingers that they actually do deliver. Louis, come on down. I could just picture you on The Price is Right. Can you imagine me being the host of Price is Right? Hey, nah, I can't. I can't take what's his name? Drew Carey. Is it Drew Carey? I can't take Drew Carey's job. He does a pretty good job over there. He does a pretty good job. Drew Carey, is it? Yeah, it's Drew Carey. Yeah, from the Cleveland Rock Show, isn't it? Cleveland Rocks. The Cleveland Rocks. Yeah, it's a good show too. But that's the thing, though, Chad. I mean, hell, hmm, man, this has been a good conversation today. I mean, we had some guy come in here trying to teach us bad things about Xbox, and he just P Lunk was battling PS fanboys on a YouTube show yesterday. Oh Lord, that's the latest news about P Lunk. Again, well, who does I don't understand why does P Lunk go out there and fight? I keep on saying, who are you fighting with, bro? If Louis come on down, would they use the slow mo cam? Come on down. I don't know how that works. Yeah, that's the thing though. But again, they came out and talked about that. I mean, look, they're always looking for something bad to talk about Microsoft. Yet the other side, they're starting to little by little start to talk, right? In Exile is very vocal and excited about their game. Can't say much as Rare and Everwild. I mean, Everwild is still cooking. I mean, Matt Booty talked about it and it's still cooking. So Everwild could be announced next year. Everwild, hell, let's see. I hope it is because that game was announced and never talked again. But yeah, he did. Yeah, Pilon put up to next gen and Tim Dog was on. Oh dear lord. Oh my god. Pilon going out there fighting with all these guys. I mean, hell, I would embrace my breath fighting with all these guys. I mean, this is the truth. I mean, why go out there and fight these guys? Just have fun. Talk about the good stuff like I do every day. I mean, look, I'm sitting here talking about the good stuff about Xbox, the future of PlayStation. Like I said, they got a PlayStation 6 incoming. Are we going to get a PlayStation handheld? I mean, it probably will because, listen, the funny thing is, why do I say they probably will? Nintendo's whipping their ass. They're kicking their ass. So they got to make this as a handheld because they got to be the number one console sold out there. Nintendo literally is almost at 160 and literally almost passing that mark. And if they pass that mark, man, oh, those Nintendo guys are going to go out there and just kick their asses all over the place. That's what they're going to do. Kick their butts. Yep. They're going to kick their butts with all that announcement, chat. That's what they're going to do. But yeah, like I said, how is the future old enough for these consoles, right? I mean, chat, let's be honest. I like where Xbox is going. I'm happy where it's going. I'm happy what's going on. I'm happy that Xbox is on the dot. They're delivering something amazing. If they actually do deliver Steam, Epic, and everything on this Xbox, right? That have to go on and just buy this box and play games, right? You just go on and play, have fun. Pelum probably stream. Yeah, I believe that too, E ranks. I believe that too. I have always said Xbox needs to do VR, but here's the thing. The question is though, Jacob, is that actually a good market? Because even PlayStation's VR has been because it's mad expensive. And PlayStation VR 2, PSVR 2 was just a disaster. They even stopped production. When you stop production, that for me is like a total that's not a good thing. When you stop production of something that's not good. So that thing is not selling. Not only that, they also cut down the price to sell those ones over there. I mean, I don't know if it's finally officially canceled because hell, let's go check that out. Has PSVR 2 officially been canceled? Let's see now. There you go. While the PlayStation VR 2 has not been officially canceled, Sony has halted its production due to low sales and accumulating unsold inventory. Decision was made after shipping over 2 million units, but the unsold units have led to a pause in manufacturing, according to Bloomberg. This move indicates a significant setback for the device, with even calling it dead, according to The Verge. So there you go. I mean, PlayStation PSVR 2. I mean, they stopped production, like I said, but I don't know if it's been officially canceled, but they should cancel that sucker. They should. Game dev is insanely hard. There are many places along the way of modern AAA games where you must wonder if you are making a hit or a bomb. Somewhere said Microsoft is adding Steam games on the Xbox PC app on Windows for insider testing today. Wow, good stuff, good stuff. That's going to be news to talk about tomorrow, guys. News to talk about tomorrow. When I was doing small indie dev decades ago, we tried to decide in 30 days if the game was worth continuing. And the 6 months later realized we were going down a rabbit hole. When I was doing the small indie games, we tried to decide in 30 days if the game was worth continuing. And then 6 months later, oh, damn, that's crazy, Space Shot. Wow. Dev used to be hard. Nowadays, games doesn't have to be done. And they have all the kinds of tools for Unreal. Yeah, Matrix. I mean, it's still selling. They cut that price down because that thing was just not selling. People just not intrigued to buy it. They're not. It's happened. It's just things that happen. But chat, guess what? Listen up. The crazy ones gotta go. I gotta go, chat. I'm heading to the office today. I gotta do a lot of work today. Some heavy lifting, some work to do. I got to work. I got to work, chat. I got to work. I got to work. I got some heavy lifting to do. Yes, sir, I do. Yes, sir. Man, did this thing just zoom in my face? Oh, damn it. It zoomed in my face. But yeah, just to end the show, chat, with this, the future of Microsoft is looking bright. I don't know what's happening on PlayStation. I know there's a PS6. I don't know there's going to be a handheld, but let's see what ends up. What is not looking good is that they're making one exclusive from their consoles, from their first party studio every single year. So that's insane. That's insane. When back in the day, they were talking about, yes, we have exclusives, we have content, but you're delivering just one big game. Well, let's see what comes around the table. Let's see if that changes along the way. What's up, D Reezy? How you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing, man? How you doing, man? What's up, D Reezy? Good morning to you, sir. So, chat, like always, before I go, tell me what have you all been playing? I want to know what you all been playing, chat. Bring it to the table. What you've all been playing? I want to know. What you've all been playing? What you've all been playing, guys? What you all been playing? The realist, FS. Wow, the realist is. Wow, how you doing, realist? How you doing, bro? What's up, man? Realist is playing FS16. The finals, nice. The finals, yes, sir. The finals. I just started robots at midnight. Good, cool stuff. Cool stuff. Xbox is king of everybody. Army Xbox. There you go. There you go. Me, like I said, I'm playing Expedition 33. Just going around with it, having fun. What a good game, man. Seriously, the story to it has been fantastic. I've been Xboxing. Good. Outers and Rematch. I tried to play Rematch, I just didn't get it. Just Rematch only. Okay, chat, quick question about Rematch. So, does Rematch, it's just an online game? It doesn't have like a cool story mode or something? Or it's just online? You go on there, use one character, just play the game? Just asking, though. Just asking. Playing Rage 2, nice. I'm starting a new term when you play games. It's called Xboxing. I've been Xboxing, or let's say that rent. Oh, just say renting games. That's another term right there. I've been renting games. They get mad because you rent games. Oh, because I was looking for a story and I was like playing. I was like, what the hell am I doing in this damn game? I don't know what the hell. I was like running around just kicking the ball, and all of a sudden I was like, who the hell is this dude? I don't even know what the hell was happening. Nice, nice, nice. Now I understand. I'll give it another go because I was kind of lost. I was like, I ain't playing this shit. I couldn't find campaign, but now I understand. So I'll give it another go. Give it another go. I'll get another flow. Go. It has rank play, but that's the competitive. I've been enjoying it. It's really good with the friends. Yeah, it's got to be real fun. Yeah, I like the rematch play too much FIFA. I didn't like rematch play too much FIFA. Oh, but rematch has got that FIFA Street vibe into it, kind of. Kind of has the FIFA Street. And I miss, man, that FIFA Street was fantastic. I love FIFA Street. That FIFA Street was fantastic. It was fantastic. FIFA Street was fantastic. Like I said, I'm playing Expedition 33. I'm just trying to finish it. Having a blast. Good game. Good game, man. Good game. Good game. I'm really enjoying it, man. Just taking my sweet time with that one. Taking my sweet time. I hope I finish it before Wu Chang comes, because if Wu Chang comes, man, I'm playing Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. I'm playing the hell out of that game. Can't wait to play it. Woo-hoo. Let's freaking go! Yes, 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 yes. Demo Flow, do you have a show going on today? Remember, guys, if Demo Flow has a show, go raid his ass and troll him. I would practice more Gears multiplayer but ponies. People got real sweaty on rank mode. Had several teammates freak out because we were losing and we hurt their rank. Damn. I will practice more Gears multiplayer, but ponies like to turn off the crossplay. Or maybe they reezy, or maybe they reezy, or maybe they are not playing the game. It could be that. Ha ha! They could be hiding. I'm just kidding. They're probably where they're playing the game, but what they're doing is they're hiding from DayReezy. They don't want to be caught. They don't want to be chainsaw. There you go. Okay. Demo Flow Gaming live. Okay, okay. All right. He's live at 11 a.m. Eastern and Saturdays too. That's true. I gotta learn how to raid you. Oh, now what I do is I tell everybody go raid Demo Flow Gaming. That's all I say because on Twitch I know you can raid, but here I don't know why they don't have raid. They should have raid, so you can send people to other chats. Be pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. People just play too fast and rematch. Laugh. Oh man, chat. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Thank y'all for super chats. Thank y'all for memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys to death. Louis missed the 60 kill game I got in Spillgate. Wow, I missed that. No worries, Beatrice. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it because I like to play a little bit of I play 2 or 3 hours or 4 hours of what's it called Expedition 33, and then I take a little break and I say, okay, let me play a multiplayer game just to cool down my head because a lot of stuff going on. The only way to find Sony players is to play the PS5. Is to play in the PS5. They be ducking. Damn, they hiding. They hiding. They hiding. But chat again. Thank y'all for super chats. Thank y'all for memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys to death. Seriously, I do, man. We have had a fun conversation today. Thank you for coming by. Simple, easy. Hey, Mr. Glass, what's up, man? I'm just about to eject. I gotta head to the office, man. But again, chat, you guys rock. Seriously, y'all do. It's awesome. It's always fun to have you guys on here. It always is. So, chat, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that bell so I can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful, and awesome Monday. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast at 7 p.m. ET with Soundblow, the Big Pooh Man, Silent Side for this Wednesday. We are getting Lemon. I got to write to him to confirm that he's coming 100%, but we are getting Lemon to be on the show. We are going to have a good conversation. Did you do your workout this morning, Louis? Yes, I did. Nice and easy workout because I got to take it real slow. Because, remember, I just went out of something. Freddie Fox says, Tim Dog is the most butthurt person I'm very ever seen laugh my ass off, but notice he only talks about consoles and other BS, laugh a lot, never about Xbox releasing games way more than Sony. He won't because, he has to promote one side. I don't know if he gets paid for promoting, but hell, not my problem either, but who cares? And on Fridays, XBI en Español, if they invite me, if they don't, with Elvis at 7 p.m. ET with Elvis, Elencita, and Metter Berserker. Yes, sir. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Little Gaming. When I send the signal out, we need a Louis signal. Fuck you, we need a Louis signal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, we need a Louis signal. When I send the signal out over there on Twitter X, over there on Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. And that's why you got to hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on to talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. Have a beautiful day, you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning on Good Morning with Crazy Little Gaming. Have an awesome one.